Hello everybody and welcome back to Britney's Mystics, your place for all things tarot, intuition, and magic. And if you don't know me, my name is Britney. I'm a tarot reader. I've been reading tarot for 2.5 years now, and my goal is just to help and guide people through my gifts and through the art of tarot. And if you are a returning subscriber or watcher, welcome back and thank you so much for your support. And on this channel, I just like to post tons of tarot videos, tarot pick-a cards, different collective messages like this one. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure to stick around, subscribe, and also check out my other social medias, which will all be linked down below, because I would love for you to join this little family and community that I am growing and cultivating. Now, in this collective message, I'm going to be focusing on the new moon in Cancer that is going to be happening this Friday, July 9th. Now, when I do like these collective messages with, the moons and the moon phases, I like to pull the phase card from the Moonology deck. And this one says you and your loved ones are safe. Now, Cancer is ruled by the moon. So this new moon is going to be very at home in Cancer. It's going to be very powerful. It's going to be very emotional. And Cancer is also a sign that can really connect deeply to family. So maybe spending time with family, reaching out to family, or reaching out to people that feel like family can be beneficial during this time. But I'm also going to read very briefly some different parts from the guidebook because I really like how they, go into each card. So it says some additional meanings for this card. It says, let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children, or maybe even inner child. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help banish your insecurities, and spending time near water will bring you peace. And at the bottom it says, the teaching, it's going to be a very super emotional time. The moon represents emotions. Cancer is a water sign and is also very emotional, saying that the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her 2 home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters. So overall, really beautiful energy. Like it says, it may be emotional for you. So if you do have emotions coming up, whether from the past or present, whatever, feel those emotions, honor those emotions, don't try to suppress them, ignore them, make yourself feel guilty or not valid for them, because you are valid. So let's go ahead and put that up there, and let me go ahead and jump straight into the tarot just to see what energy is going to be present for the collective for this new moon. Now, before I begin, this is a collective message, so if anything I say here does not resonate, do not try to force it or make it fit. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and stay blessed. Interesting that the Ten of Pentacles is the card here when I cut the deck, which can talk about family, and like we were just talking about, the new moon in Cancer may bring up, family matters, family things, family energy, children, different things like that. All right, Spirit, what is the general collective energy for this new moon in Cancer? What energy is going to be brought up? What energy should be focused on? Knight of Wands. Okay. Can I have one more card, please, Spirit? One more card. One more card to clarify. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, kind of like what the book was saying about how we need to like reevaluate our goals. I forget exactly what it says, but have they changed? Have they shifted? Are you still headed in the same direction that you want to go in? This is very similar to a message that I did on my Instagram recently about the new moon energy, so you should definitely go check out that message on my Instagram. But with the Knight of Wands, what's really sticking out to me is how the Knight of Wands is like facing away from the Wheel of Fortune. It's riding and charging away. The Knight of Wands is a very fast energy card. The Wands, that's fire. It's very passionate, driven, motivated, creative energy. And while those things can also be good, you also don't want to get so over-motivated, overstimulated, over passionate about something that you either, mess up, make a mistake, miss something, look over something, etc. So with the Wheel of Fortune here being in reverse, I really see this as like our fortune, our destiny, where we're wanting to go, where we're meant to be. The Wheel of Fortune, I really like to connect it to divine timing, and divine timing in terms of like where we're meant to be, where we're meant to be successful, where our fortune lies ahead of us. But the Knight of Wands is heading away from the Wheel of Fortune. So with this new moon energy, and also new moons are very good for like manifesting and bringing things in. So that's another energy to utilize here is, writing things out that you want to manifest, doing manifestation rituals, but also being sure that what you're wanting to manifest and where you're wanting to head is going to be in alignment with, your purpose and your path, different things like that. And so the Knight of Wands, this energy I really see is not to get so ahead of yourself that you either, manifest something that you don't really actually want in the long run because you're just so ready, just busting right out the gate just to go after it, and you didn't really think about it in terms of like the long term. Or maybe you are feeling like you should go after something, but it really doesn't align with you. Maybe you feel like pressured or forced to really go after something, maybe because either, your family is telling you to, that what your friends around you are doing, what society is telling you what to do. So really make sure that you don't feel pressured or forced to rush into anything that may disrupt you or kind of, put a little obstacle or detour away from, your destiny and where you're meant to be. So again, really make sure that what you're wanting to go after is actually what you want in the long term, and don't feel rushed or pressured to quickly go after something or quickly try to figure out your future just because it's a new moon energy and because everybody is, doing the same exact thing. Really take your time. Don't rush things. Don't get too ahead of yourself because it will all work out in the end, but just trusting in divine timing and trusting that you're meant to be exactly where you're meant to be at the right time, and you're not going to miss out on anything. You don't have to rush your progress because you may actually be rushing away from where you're wanting to be and where spirit wants you to be. All right, and last but not least, I'm going to pull a self-care oracle to see what last energy is going to be present for this new moon, and maybe see if there's any specific ritual or activity that spirit feels that we should focus on or possibly do if you feel called to do so. So what is the last little bit of energy here, spirit? What should we do to fully utilize this new moon energy? Thank you. Write a gratitude list. All right. So I feel that gratitude is so important. It is so necessary. I always like to wake up in the mornings in a state and mindset of gratitude, thanking, my spirits, my ancestors for giving me another day, another chance at life, and also ending the day with gratitude. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the progress that I made, different things like that. Because when you are aligned in a state of gratitude, it's going to be so much easier for things to flow in. This Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. Maybe it feels like our manifestations aren't coming in. Maybe we feel blocked. But maybe it's time to check in with yourself to see when was the last time I was even thankful for all that I have right now and all that has been given to me in the past. So really be sure to incorporate gratitude with whatever ritual, prayers, different things that you want to do on the new moon night. Gratitude is so important, and I feel like it'll really help, speed things up in a positive, good way for you. And the back of the deck I thought was interesting because it says spend time with friends. So it could also be spending time with family, which also connects very deeply to that Cancerian energy. And then below that it says spend time alone. So if you feel called to spend time alone, spend time alone. But maybe if you feel called to do, like a group ritual, maybe you missed your friends, your family, don't be afraid to reach out to them as well. Do what you feel called to. Be grateful, add that gratitude energy in, but also be sure that you're not rushing into things or forcing things that you don't even want for your life. All right, that is all the messages and energy that I have for you guys for this new moon in Cancer. If you like this message, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out, my website and all my social medias down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.